Let's get this fucking shit show on the road before this sleepy old sack of shit conks out on us.
Fuck you, Donald.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Cheeto. I'm not crazy about the early stuff, so yes. Let's get this on the board and move on to the real Mode albums.
Works for me, B.O.
What band is this?
It's Depeche Mode, you
dumbass.
fucking nincompoop.
All right. I know who Depeche Mode are, guys. Jeez. I used to blast Tainted Love behind the bleachers after school.
Dear God.
Tainted Love. Are you fucking kidding me, Joe?
Embarrassing.
Yep.
Grab yourself a juice box and leave the call right now.
It's a good song, man.
Just stop, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Dear fucking God.
To its credit, Speak and Spell does have Dreaming of Me, New Life, and Photographic on it. It's a cute album, but I wouldn't go any higher than C tier on this one. The music is embryonic, and the lyrics read like something I wrote to Michelle back in middle school.
Whoa. They improved over time, but as with most things in your life, you're severely underselling this record, Barry. Speak and Spell is a masterwork and a landmark of early electronic music.
Oh, save it, T.
It's got melodies so sweet they'll give you cavities. It's got the ARP 2600. It's got the KR 55.
Whatever those are.
It's got Ice Machine as a B-side.
True. I'll give you that.
What else is there to talk about? Easily A-tier material if What's Your Name wasn't on it. I have to put it in B.
Oh, come on, man. Everyone has to start somewhere, and my phone says Depeche really pulled themselves up by the bootstraps with this album. This is the record that established these young Basildon punks as pioneers of synth music and set the stage for Clark's later success with Yazoo and Erasure.
First of all, it's Depeche, not Depeche.
You can't knock this record based on one song, Donald Dipshit.
What the hell is wrong
Is
with
the
you?
adrenochrome wearing off already, ZZ Corn Pop?
Literally, what the hell is wrong with you, dude?
He was the one talking, not me. God damn.
Yeah, well, that's a first.
Enough. Let's put this in B and call it a day.
Whatever, man. I just like What's Your Name. Hell of a message.
As much as I appreciate this record, I'd put it in C just to bring you one angry nap closer to the end, Joe, but I don't have all day. Put that shit in B.
All right. A Broken Frame. Martin Gore's first album as sole songwriter of Depeche Mode. This record helped cement Depeche as a mainstay act despite the odds and saw the addition of Alan Wilder as a touring member in '82.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Alan Charles Wilder, only the single greatest electronic musician of our time, this guy can make wet donkey farts into hit songs. I have the utmost respect for this man.
Yep.
Absolutely. We love you, Charlie.
Agreed.
The band didn't even have a contract with Mute Records at the time. My people tell me this was a handshake deal they had with Daniel Miller. And they didn't put pen to paper until years later. Can you imagine? What a legend.
You have to respect that. The songs are definitely a little scattershot, but you have some charming classics in The Meaning of Love and See You.
I prefer the B-side on that one. Now, this is fun. It's happy and sad at the same time. It's cool and danceable.
Yeah, you would like that one, Joe. The sun and the rainfall mops the floor with Now This Is Fun. It is absolutely criminal Depeche Mode have still not brought this hidden jewel of a song out on tour since May of '83.
I can't lie. Someone should be in prison for that.
What an utter disgrace. They should be ashamed of themselves.
You got a point there. They're playing the Jacques Lecointe remix of A Pain That I'm Used To for the millionth time this tour.
Oh, God.
They could easily sneak TSATR into that set list.
Hey, that version kicks like a sensei.
Refreshing to hear a complete sentence from you, Joe.
It's upbeat and it's got a great groove. But let's not get sidetracked here. What are we thinking for a Broken Frame? B tier?
Fuck that. I'm reserving B for Playing the Angel.
Joe?
So far as the singles go, I like See You as much as the next guy, but that lyric from Leave in Silence about Martin's magical lotion is a little too much for me, so whatever.
All right.
You know Joe's hands will do the soothing, that's for sure.
See it is.
All right, construction time again. The first Depeche Mode album with Alan Wilder as a band member. This is where they really started to come into their own, both in terms of the songwriting and the production, courtesy of Wilder, Daniel Miller, and Gareth Jones.
Thanks, Gareth.
Everything Counts is to date one of the most evergreen pop songs ever written.
Yep.
With songs like Pipeline, CTA brought the experimental New Boughton sound out of the junkyard and into the public conscience.
What a winning team. Let me tell you, there's not ever going to be another team like these guys. There is so much to talk about with this album. Where do you even begin? Everything fucking counts.
Hell yeah, dude.
Love in itself. More than a party.
Classics, every one of them.
Martin wrote Everything Counts on a trip to Thailand. They continued to do this song while racking in the cash.
It's raking.
They followed the album opener with a song about someone taking your hard-earned ice cream. These songs were individually hand-dipped in the many metallic flavors of socialism.
Come on, let's not get into that.
And yet they still unintentionally criticize the same doctrine they set out to romanticize.
All right.
Yeah, okay, Kofefe, man.
This is 4D musical chess. I don't
Don.
think even Martin fully realizes just how genius his songwriting is.
You're giving Gore way too much credit here. This was still a stepping stone for Depeche Mode. Told You So is a goofy mess. Dave's vocal on Everything Counts sounds like it was recorded in a bathroom.
The fuck are you talking
and the landscape
about?
Is
Dave's
changing
voice is killer on that song.
Yeah, it sounds like
Have you heard how
Don't
low
put
he
down
goes?
Everything Counts.
What do you want from me?
Have you heard how
If you wanna
low he
get
goes
technical, it was an
when he
A sharp
sings
three,
that
hell of a
line about
baritone.
And the
being
landscape is changing. It's an
insincere?
environmental song
Excuse
about
me,
an issue
excuse me. Have you heard just how low Dave Brass Balls Gahan sings when he sings that line about being insincere?
Shut the fuck up, Two Scoops McGee.
Excuse me? Insincere in Korea?
Preach.
You should count yourself lucky you live on the same red earth as the microscopic particles that fall upon it when this man itches his jock.
Yep.
Don't you dare
What?
put down Everything Counts.
What? Am I not allowed to have a nuanced view of a great song?
Are you
Can
kidding
Everything
me?
Counts
A
not be a good
nuanced
track
view?
with some flaws? Dave's lead vocal sounds like it was recorded up your ass. What do you want from
Dave's
me?
voice, circa 1983, is like silk, handcrafted by the Lord,
I'm
specifically
talking about the
for your
quality of the
ears.
recording, not the vocal, you dirty cheek scoop.
It's the musical equivalent of
Are we
milk
still
and
talking
honey.
about more than a party?
Maybe you were too busy being insincere in Korea to appreciate the exquisite tones that were delivered to your ungrateful ass.
Let's just agree to disagree on this. It's great music all around, and 2 Minute Warning is looking pretty prophetic these days, so we can definitely say this was ahead of its time, both sonically and in terms of songwriting.
You bet your hair plugs it is. I say this goes in S tier. You need to learn your lesson, B.
Fuck that. I'm putting this in D tier with Sounds of the Universe and Delta Machine just to spite your orange ass.
Yeah, you of all people would put Construction Time again in D tier. Absolute disgrace. I feel sorry for you.
B tier it is then.